A storyboard is a graphic organizer in the form of a drawing, sometimes with writing, displayed for the purpose of planning and imagining a visual sequence. Storyboarding is used in movies, video game design, television, and animation. By drawing examples of the images that will make up the movie, the director and their team can plan out the shots and determine what resources they will need for the movie. For example, here they needed a helicopter, pilot, actors, camera dolly, and 4 cameramen to make the shot. All of those resources were planned ahead because the storyboard showed what the movie sequence would look like. Sometimes a storyboard is literally a board of images that tell the story. And in other cases, like this example from Pixar, the storyboard is a whole wall of images in a room dedicated to the purpose of viewing the storyboard. For the Adobe Spark video you will be making, you need to plan your script and the images that will be displayed during your voiceover. The voiceover will be the people in your team dramatically reading your script. Just like with great movies, the key to creating an effective video is planning out good visuals and a great script. The storyboard you will be using will look like this. Each rectangle is where you and your team members will draw what you envisioned or imagined as possible images for that part of the video. On the side are lines to write the script for what you'll be saying. What you say and what is written on the screen are often not the same. For example, here in this part of the video, when I say what you say and what is written on the screen are often not the same, I could have had an image like this one. What you say and what is written on the screen are often not the same. That can be boring to the viewer since they'll already know what you're going to say because they read it before you finish talking. It's not best to write your whole script on the screen like this. The expressive voice acting, the words in your script, and the images you choose should work together to communicate effectively. Let's say I was going to make a video about tree frogs from the Amazon rainforest in South America. My story should have 3 main parts: beginning, middle, and end. First, a beginning or introduction. It can be a standard introduction, such as, there are several species of tree frogs in the Amazon rainforest in South America. Or I can try to catch people's attention like this. Can you believe these frogs are real? They almost look fake, don't they? But they are real, living frogs that can be found in the Amazon rainforest in South America. Notice either way gets the viewer into the subject. Next, our story needs a middle, where we can provide more in-depth content for the video. For example, these frogs are often called poison dart frogs because the indigenous people of South America discovered that if they dipped the ends of their arrows into the juice from the skin of these frogs, that juice would be a paralyzing poison when the arrow hit an animal that the native person was hunting. Notice how the words poison dart frog and paralyzing poison on the screen summarized what I was saying, but didn't write out all my words. Finally, our story needs an ending. This can be really basic, like, I hope you enjoyed learning about this beautiful frog. Or it can end with even more details. At one point, there were over 40 types of this colorful frog, all known as genus Dendrobates. But around 1994, scientists split this one genus into 4 separate genuses. One thing they all share is their incredible beauty. No matter what you call them, they sure are beautiful to look at. When you're researching images, it's important that you get accurate images. For example, while this frog is adorable, it wouldn't be appropriate for a discussion on South American frogs, since this frog lives mostly in California and is not even found in South America. You'll be working with your teammates to collaborate on this project, to work together. You will write different versions or iterations of your script and decide on what words will sound best. And pause, think, and discuss which ones are going to be best for your project. You'll share your ideas and feelings about what's working well. If you persist, which means you don't give up, you'll create an outstanding, creative, and interesting video on your topic. And you're practicing the same creative skills that are essential for all people who communicate with words and images.